Good morning, everyone. In this discussion video, we will be talking about family relationship. So, as we go along with our discussion, kindly refer to your concept notes for you to be guided. So, let's start. Let's start by defining what a family is. So, if I'm going to ask you what's your definition of family, each of us has its perspective of what family truly means to us. That's why the way I'm going to present the definition of family is not only limited to blood relationships, but the definition of family in this topic is widely open to how we subjectively define family for us. So as you can see in the first and second bullet of the presentation, that's what we commonly refer to as what family is. We consider someone as a family or family member if you and that group of people share common blood, no? So may it be your biological parents, sisters, brothers, grandparents, or cousins. In some cases, we also consider someone a family if that person is legally adopted. So um, if also if you get married, then you also be part of the family to your spouse. You see, family does not only limit to blood relationships. There must be ties between those individuals, and I'm talking about in terms of legality. So, for example, if you get married, then there must be a marriage contract, or if someone is being adopted, then there must be a legal papers to support that a particular person is part of the family. But the definition of family does the definition doesn't just stop there, no? We have to be objective, I mean subjective. We have a subjective approach in terms of family. Okay, again, we have a subjective approach in terms of family. So we can decide on our own if who are these people that we only consider as family. Even though you're not related by blood, we can acknowledge someone as a family. It's our own sole decision if who we recognize as a family. So there's also some instances that we are related to someone by blood or by legality, but still we don't consider them as a family. I know that we have our reasons why we consider or not consider someone as a family. So we have some sort we have a like a standard, no, of what we mean as a family. That's what subjective approach means if if we define family to us. Okay. So when you talk about subjective family members, this means it's not always related by blood, marriage, or adoption. We may consider our to closest friends, no, to be our family. There are even people who consider their pets, no, as part of their family. There are even people who consider their cohabiting partner or what we commonly known as like live-in partners, no, to be part of their family. So as you can see, even without marriage, no, katong marriage contract, some people acknowledge the person to be a family member. Samot na if that person, cohabiting partner, is living with the family nga iyang ka-live-in, di ba? So, that's part of subjective family members. To others, they may choose to reject close biological relatives such as a parent, a child, or a sibling from their family definition. So we cannot force someone if that's his or her decision, since we have different experiences in life. No, we don't know if there's a traumatic experience between those people or some kind of painful memory that cannot easily be forgotten. So, in our end, if you happen to know someone that has a similar situation like this, it's better to respect their decision. So, to family, I mean to children, no, who rarely or never see their biological fathers, like for example, often say that they have no father, no, or they have someone who considers their father figure with the absence of their biological father. So in some instances, most probably the child will consider more like a family to whoever he or she has grown up with, compared to someone that the child rarely or never sees. Okay, so there are different types, or like common types of family structures. So let's start with nuclear family. This is the traditional family that we all know. So nuclear family consists of parents and a child or children of their own. Next is single parent family. So this consists of one parent who is raising his or her child or children. So that single parent family is the biggest change that the society has seen in terms of the changes in family structures. Before, having this kind of setup is uncommon, no, in society. Naiuban, especially like in rural areas, no, if pinaangkan or like single parent family, you'll hear like mga chismis, no. But as time, no, nga nagka-modernize na, this type of family structure is slowly nga nagka-accept na in the society. But you can really see a lot of single parent families out there. Okay, and then next is extended family. This is a common siya in Filipino household, wherein you can see several relatives living under the same roof. You can also observe that different generations of a particular family are living together. No, from your grandparents to your sa imong parents pa jud, then your siblings, other families, your cousins are living on the same roof, no? So mo na siya extended family. And then fourth, you can consider also couples that chose not to bear or adopt a child or children, are those couples that have difficulty bearing a child, no, but living together, still they can consider each other as a family. That's for childless family. And then the fifth one, a step family, is when a marriage ends and these individuals choose to get remarried or get into a new relationship with someone. So this consists of a new parent, no, and then their child or children from their previous marriage or relationship. And then the sixth is grandparent family. uh, it's also prominent in the Philippines, especially if kanang both parents are working abroad or separated. So, or whatever the case, this is where the grandparents of the child are the ones who are raising their grandchildren in the absence of the biological parents. So, daghan tag nailaning anino nga they are living with their grandparents or nagdako with their lolas and lolos. Okay? And lastly, variety of structures. Again, this is a subjective approach to what family is. So, whoever that person you consider as a family, as long as you love and support each other, maybe maybe like you're living together or not, it's how both of you acknowledge one's existence as a family. So that's for variety of structures.